Welcome, amazing one. And let's solve this beautiful equation together. It's so easy, right? And I'm going to take you through it step by step, so relax. So we're going to begin with our solution. So this is what we have. A to the power of x plus 1 add a to the power of x minus 1 is 100. Now, at this point, you just quickly need to remember for every a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n, it is a to the power of n plus n. And for every a to the power of n divided by a to the power of n, it is a to the power of n minus n. Multiplication turns to addition of the powers, and division turns to subtraction of the powers. Now, carefully look at this. You observe that this is of this form. Did you see it? So we are going to take this back to this. So we want to take it to this form, and this is of this form. So we're going to take it back to this. Let's do it together. So this is giving us 8. Addition sign here turns to multiplication. So we have x multiplied by a to the power of 1 plus, for this we have a to the power of x. Subtraction sign turns to division. So we are free to use this division. So let's use this. Then we have a to the power of 1, and everything is equal to 100. So what do you think we should do at this point? Remember, whenever a number is raised to power 1, it's same as that number. So we are free to clean this, and we're also free to clean this. It has not changed the value. So at this point, you also observe that there is a fraction. So we're going to clear this fraction, and to clear the division by 8, we multiply each part by 8. Let's do that together. So this is going to give us, so we have a to the power of x multiplied by 8. We also multiply this by 8 so as to clear this, plus a to the power of x divided by 8. We multiplied by 8, and everything is equal to, we do same here. So we have 100 multiplied by 8. Now, what do you do next? We keep solving. So this is going to give us a to the power of x. If you multiply this two, it gives you 64. Plus, you see that this is same as over 1. So this can take off, and we are left with a to the power of x. Then for this, we are going to have multiply this is, let's still leave it as 100 multiplied by 8 for easy simplification. So what do? You observe, remember that these two are together, and you observe that a to the power of x is common in these two parts. So you are free to factor out. So if you do that, you have a to the power of x, factor it out, use it to divide these two, you are left with 64. Bring down your addition sign, use it to divide this, it gives you 1. Is equal to 100 multiplied by 8. Now we keep simplifying. A to the power of x, add this, it gives you 65, and is equal to 100 multiplied by 8. Now remember that to remove bracket is the same as to multiply. So this is the same as this, and is equal to 100 multiplied by 8. Now, what do you think we should do next? We are going to clear this, and to do that, we are going to divide both sides to remove multiplication by 65. Let's do that together. And if you had watched through this point, it shows what you are doing really interesting. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, helping us to share. We help the algorithm to send to more people. And if you are still new, hit that subscription button. If you are a returning viewer, wow, thank you for choosing to learn through us. Let's do this again to have. So from here, we now have a to the power of x multiplied by 65 is 100 multiplied by 8. To clear this, we said divide by 65, and you do same here. So this takes off this. We now have a to the power of x is, now we're going to simplify this. So we have 100 multiplied by 8 is divided by 65. So let's simplify. We can divide this by 5, can divide this. 5 here will give us 1. Remaining 1. 5 and 15 gives us 3. 5 here will give us 2. So we have 20. So it means we are having 20. 2 times 8 gives us 16. So we have 160 and divided by 13. We keep solving. So this gives us 8 to the power of x is equal to, so what we have there is 160 divided by 13. Now, at this point, we cannot express this in powers of 8. So we are going to remember that we are going to take the log of both sides. So we have log of 8 to the power of x is equal to log of 160 divided by 13. Now remember quickly, for every log of a divided by b, it's always log of a. This division turns to subtraction. So if you apply this here, you are going to have log of 8 to the power of x is equal to log of, this will now be 160 minus log of 13. Now, what do you think we should do next? Just also remember, for every log of a to the power of x is always equal to the power multiplies. So it gives us x log a. So here, this power multiplies the log. So if we do that, we are going to now have x. Let's bring this up. Let's take it here. So we have log of a to the power of x is x log a. So let's block it. So here we are going to now have x log 8 is equal to log of 160 minus log of 13. Now what do we do next? To get x, we need to clear this. So we are going to divide both sides by log of 8, and you do same here. So if you do that, this will take off this. So to have x is equal to log of 160, we are free to use this to divide each numerator. So we have this divided by log of 8 minus log of 13 divided by log of 8. Now we can't leave it this way. We keep simplifying. Remember quickly that 160 is the same as 16 multiplied by 10. So let's apply it here. So we have x is equal to, so we're going to have log of, this is the same as 16 multiplied by 10, and that is divided by log of 8 minus log of 13 divided. Now this 8, let's simplify 8. We know too well that 8 is the same as 2 times 2 times 2, which is 2 to the third power. So instead of writing 8, we can write 2 to the third power to simplify it. Then we can also do same here. So we are going to have log of 2 to the third power. Keep simplifying. For every log of a multiplied by b is always equal to log of a plus log of b. So we are going to apply this logarithm rule here on this. So to have x is equal to log of 16 plus log of 10, and is divided by log of 2 to the third power minus log of 13 divided by log of 2 to the third power. So we keep simplifying. X is equal to, use this to divide each. So we have log of 16 divided by log of 2 to the third power plus log of 10 divided by log of 2 to the third power minus log of 13 divided by log of 2 to the third power. Now we keep simplifying. Know also that 16 is also the same as 2 multiplied 4 times, which is 2 to the fourth power. So we are going to replace it here to help us to simplify. So we are going to have x is equal to log of 4, log of 2 to the fourth power divided by log of 2 to the third power. Did you see that? Now, also simplify this. This is not simplified yet, this 10. So we know that 10 is the same as 5 multiplied by 2. So this is the same as log of 5 multiplied by 2 and is divided by log of 2 to the third power, then minus log of 13 divided by log of 2 to the third power. Keep simplifying. X is equal to log of 2 to the fourth power divided by log of 2 to the third power plus, remember to apply your logarithm rule. So we have log of 5 plus log of 2, and all are divided by log of 2 cubed. Then minus, let's bring it down, log of 13 divided by log of 2 to the third power. Keep simplifying. X is log of 2 to the fourth power divided by log of 2 to the third power, plus use this to divide each numerator. So you have log 5 divided by log 2 to the third power, plus log of 2 divided by log of 2 to the third power, then minus log of 13 divided by log of 2 to the third power. Now at this point, just remember we said the power multiplies the log. So it's going to give us x is equal to 4 log, this power will multiply. So we have 4 log 2 divided by, do same here. So we have 3 log 2. So we have plus log of 5 divided, do same here. We have 3 log 2 plus, for this we have log of 2 divided, do same here. We have 3 log 2 minus, we have log of 13 divided by, this will give us 3 log 2. So did you observe anything? You observe that this is log 2 and log 2, they can cancel. And this one is log 2 and log 2, they can cancel. But remember, the quotient of this log here is 1. So take note. So simplify, we have x is equal to, this is 4 on 3 plus, so we have here log of 5 divided by 3 log 2 plus, this gives us 1/3. Then we have minus log of 13 divided by 3 log 2. Now quickly remember, for every log of A divided by log of B is always log of A base B. So let's apply this change of base rule on this to help us to simplify. To do that, we have x is equal to 4 on 3. Now we have plus, apply this here. Remember the quotient here is 1. So it's giving us 1/3 of log of 5 base 2 plus 1/3, then minus, apply this here. This is 1. So we have 1/3 of log of 13 base 2. Now we can add these two. They are of the same terms. They are constants. So if you do that, you have x is equal to 4 on 3 plus 1/3, then plus 1/3 of log 5 base 2. Then we have minus 1/3 of log 13 base 2. So if you add this, you see that they are the same denominator. So add the numerator. And 4 add 1 gives us 5. So it means that x will give us 5 on 3 plus 1/3 of log 5 base 2 minus 1/3 of log 13 base 2. So this gives us the simplified value of x. Now we are going to plug this x value on the left side of the equation to see if it gives us 100. And that is the most interesting part you wouldn't want to miss. Let's do that together. And I hope you've already given us a like. So let's do the verification to verify. So we have to verify. We are going to work with this first, then secondly this, then we now add them together. So let's go with this first. So we have a to the power of x plus 1. Let's plug this x value here. So we have a to the power of 5 on 3 plus 1/3 of log 5 base 2 minus 1/3 of log 13 base 2. Remember to add 1, don't forget. So we have add 1. So these are the power of this 8. So what do? These two are the same term, so we're going to add them together. So it's the same as a to the power of 5 on 3. Now remember that because we are having denominator 3, 1 is the same as 3 divided by 3 to help us to add. So this one will become 3 divided by 3, then plus 1/3 of log 5 base 2 minus 1/3 of log 13 base 2. So simplify. This gives us 8. Now add the numerator since the denominators are the same. So we have 8 on 3 plus 1/3 of log of 5 base 2 minus 1/3 of log 13 base 2. Now what do? Remember that we said when you have a to the power of m plus n, it is a to the power of m multiplied by this. Addition at the power turns to multiplication. And when we have a to the power of m minus n, it is a to the power of m divided by this. Subtraction turns to division. So we are going to apply it here, knowing fully well that this is the base. The base is 8. So applying it here, we are going to have 8. For this addition, for this we have a to the 3rd power. Addition sign at the power turns to multiplication. So we turn this to multiplication of 1/3 log 5 base 2. Subtraction at the power turns to division. So we divide by 8 to the power of 1/3 of log 13 base 2. So we keep simplifying this. So we are going to remember 8 is the same as 2 multiplied 3 times. So we are going to have, this will be 2 to the 3rd power will be raised to power of 8 to the 8 on 3 multiplied by, do same here, 2 to the 3rd power. Then we have 1/3 of log 5 base 2 is divided by. So for this, what do? We are going to now have 2 to the 3rd power is raised to power of 1/3 of log of 13 base 2. So what do? We simplify. Remember, for every a to the power of m raised to power n, it is a to the power of m multiplied by n. So we are going to apply this on this. To do that, we have, so this is giving us 2. So here we give us 3 on 1 multiplied by 8 on 3 is to be multiplied by 2 to the power of 3 on 1 multiplied by 1/3 of log 5 base 2. Then we are dividing by, so this is divided by 2 to the power of 3 on 1 multiplied by 1/3 of log 13 base 2. So you see that this can take off this can take off this, and this can take off this. So if you simplify 2, this will be left with 8, then multiplied by 2, this will be left with log of 5 base 2 is divided by, this will be left with 2 to the power of log of 13 base 2. Now quickly remember, for every a to the power of log of b base a is always this number b. So we are going to apply it here on this to have 2 to the power of 8 multiplied by, you see that these two bases are the same, we have b as well as this. So it's going to give us 5, then it's divided by, these two are the same, so we have 13. And what it means is that for simplifying 8 to the power of x plus 1, we got 2 to the power of 8 multiplied by 5 and is divided by 13. Let's keep this and then work on this. So let's do that together to have. So for this, we are going to have a to the power of x minus 1. Remember our x value. Our x is 5 on 3 plus 1/3 of log of 5 base 2 minus 1/3 of log 13 base 2. So this is what we have as our x, so that to help us to do this. So we are going to now have 8 to the power of, our x is this. So we have 5 on 3 plus 1/3 of log 5 base 2 minus 1/3 of log 13 base 2. And remember, there is minus 1. So remember to put minus 1 there. So let's simplify this. Simplifying this, we have 8 to the power of 5 on 3. So we have, this is the same as minus 3 on 3. It's still giving us back 1. So we have plus 1/3 of log of 5 base 2 minus 1/3. Let's bring it closer. So we have minus 1/3 of log 13 base 2. So this gives us the power of x. So we keep simplifying 8. The powers, the denominators are the same, subtract the powers, they subtract the numerator. So it's going to give us 2 on 3 plus 1/3 of log 5 base 2 minus 1/3 of log 13 base 2. Remember we said addition at the power turns to multiplication. So we are going to have 8 to the power of 2/3. Then this will turn to multiplication. We have 1/3 of log 5 base 2. This will turn to division. So we have 8 to the power of 1/3 log 13 base 2. 8, as we said, is 2 to the power of 3. So we have this to the power of 2/3 multiplied by 2 to the power of 3. This will give us 1/3 of log 5 base 2 and is divided. This will give us 2/3 is raised to power of 1/3 of log 13 base 2. Simplifying, remember we said these powers multiply. And if you multiply, this will take off. You have 2 to the second power is multiplied by, do same here, this will take off. So we have 2 to the power of log 5 base 2 is divided by, this is over 1, it takes off. So we have 2 to the power of log 13 base 2. These two are the same as well as this. So we are going to have 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by 5 is divided by 13. So this is what we have for 8 to the power of x minus 1. So we are going to remember what we got for this and then add them together. Let's do that to have. So remember we have it for 8 to the power of x plus 1. We got 2 to the power of 8 multiplied by 5 is divided by 13. So with this, let's add them up. Let's add these two up. So we are going to have, for this, we have this. So we are having 2 to the 8th power. So we can simplify 2 to the 8th power. 2 to the 8th power is 2 multiplied 8 times. And when you do that, it's giving you 256 for this. Then multiplied by 5. And that is also divided by 13. That is for this. Then plus this, we have 2 to the second power is 4. So we have 4 multiplied by 5 is divided by 13. Let's see if this will give us 100. Now to simplify this, just remember to work with either your BODMAS or your PEMDAS. So we are going to work with the first sign, which is multiplication. So we are multiplying 256 by 5, then divide it by 13, plus, do same here. The first is this, so we have 4 multiplied by 5 and is divided by 13. So you see that the denominators are the same. So we are going to have, let's multiply this. If you multiply this, this will give us 30, right? 3 take 0. Multiply this is 25 plus 3 will give us 28. Multiply this is 10 plus 2, we have 12. So plus, multiply this is 20, and all are divided by 13. Then simplify more. If you add these two together, it gives you 1,300 divided by 13. 13 here is 1, 13 here is 1. So you have 0, 0, and that gives you 100, which is what we have at the right side. So it means that the x value we got as 5 on 3 plus 1/3 of log 5 base 2 minus 1/3 of log 13 base 2 is absolutely correct. And I hope you really learned something today. Don't forget to tell us how much. Sharing this will help us to grow more. Thank you. I'll be curious to see your own method in the comments. See you in my next class. Bye.